Today, I think a fitting topic is losses or losing. Now, most of us don't really like losing, and it makes sense because who wants to lose, right? It's always nice to win or earn something or achieve something that you've always wanted to achieve. But losing is also part of the process. Like I've stated before, everything in life is balanced, right? You have wins and thus you have losses. They have to counteract each other. You can't just always be winning. If you are a winner and you only win, then the wins won't mean anything anymore because that's the norm, right? The reason why winning exists is because losing exists. Now, of course, it feels good to win, but again, it only feels good to win because you have lost at some point. Why do you think the greatest basketball players ever were able to achieve so many wins? Well, it's because they had to go through a tremendous amount of losses beforehand. Players like Michael Jordan didn't get their first championship until like half a decade. He had to go through multiple losses before his first win. And winning feels good if you have been through a bunch of losses beforehand. Losing is part of the process. Because of losses, because of losing, you can learn from your mistakes and learn how to win and how to improve and how to achieve your goals. I think people often see losing or failure rather in a bad light. For example, taking an exam, right? People always feel bad when they do poorly on an exam. But all that is an indicator of is maybe you just didn't have the right study habits, or you realize you didn't spend enough time or allocate enough time to spend studying. And so you can change the way you approach preparation for a test next time, right? And the next time you take a test, you can ace it or win or achieve what you want to achieve. When we talk about losing, there's also like loss, the loss of a loved one or the loss of a relationship. All those things also have a significant impact on people. And usually they can transform someone to have a different perspective on the way they see the world. People who lose someone very valuable to them usually realize what really matters in life, and they stop worrying about these smaller insignificant things on a day-to-day basis. People who lose relationships realize the flaws they had in those relationships and what they can do better to have more success in their future relationships. So, in a way, loss or losing is sometimes the best thing that could happen to someone. I feel like us humans, we need to go through trials and tribulations, the deepest of lows, the lowest of lows, to rise above and become the best versions of ourselves. Anyways, that's all I really have for today. Um, yeah, I thought talking about loss or losing would be a pretty relevant topic today because I just lost a couple $100 sports betting. So, but anyways, that's today's video, and on to the next.